2019.
I am Mongi Richard. This is my fourth year as a principal of Pumwani Boys. Actually, I finished my fourth year in April. I'm in my fifth now. I've been here for some time because before that I was a deputy principal for six years, over 6 years that is. And before that I was a boarding master. I'm actually the founding boarding master. We started boarding in 2001 and we are doing very well. Now I think it is very important when you have a career day, more particularly presided over by alumni. The importance of alumni as far as career day is concerned and other activities in the school as far as teaching the students is concerned is because they have that, they have an advantage over anybody else who may come from out there. Number one, the students identify with them. Now that they were in the same school, they went through the same programs, they went through the same dining hall, the fields, most likely the same teachers, and maybe the same uniform. So boys automatically identify with them. And when the alumni talk about their experiences, and boys find that they're in places of positions of leadership, they are in a position of influence wherever they are making it in life, boys end up also feeling like they can also make it. So the gap that will exist between another person and these students as far as careers and other sorts of engagements are concerned is broken. They are able to connect quickly, boys can identify them with them, and they can even identify with them in the future endeavors. So actually, use of alumni has worked great in the school. We have seen boys change their attitude towards themselves, towards the school, towards their parents, towards their studies, simply because alumni came to speak to them. Because the question is, if they made it, they were in the same school like me, why not me? Some of the alumni that are coming were in school when the school was a day school, when indiscipline was extremely rampant, and yet they made it. So the current group of students are advantaged. The school discipline has come up. They are doing well in academics, and more so the school is fully boarding. So the issue of going home and interacting with other forces, other teachers in quotes out there, is not there. And therefore the current student of Pumwani, from Form 1 to Form 4, there's basically nothing that can hinder them from excelling in life. So we are going to continue using alumni in school because we have seen their impact. And I would recommend most sincerely that alumni in many other schools can also reach out to students. And that through that kind of a process, we are going to bring up a better student, well disciplined, and eventually when we give out to the society, we shall be giving out a responsible citizen. And that is our core mandate of making and not breaking the pupils we get from study 8. Our main aim is wherever they come, whichever way they come, whichever background they come from, by the time that they exit from 4, we must add value. And this value can even be more enriched by use of the school alumni. Thank you very much. Which I do very well is music. We are actually a powerhouse in Nairobi. And last year, we won in the sub-county, the region, then we went for the nationals, where we did very well. And actually our school was chosen to represent this country in East African competition at Gulu in Uganda. And when we went there, this is the trophy that we won, position 1 of advanced series of pen with instrumentals. And Pumwani happened to be the only school that went twice on stage because of public demand. So we do very well in music. Of course, a number of trophies have already been taken back. I'm sure we shall be bringing them back when we go to Kabarak in August. We'll go to Kabarak in August for the regional, for the nationals, and I'm sure when you come next, there will be more trophies. The other trophy here is a very special trophy for us. It was won just in the in some competition in the local area, that is at Starehe Boys. It's on ICT implementation, and this is Association of ICT Mentors. We were number 3. The other trophy, this trophy here, symbolizes the Principal of the Year award. At Pumwani, 2019 produced the best principal in the region, and that's why this trophy is there, for the Principal of the Year, Nairobi region. So when you come back next time, I'm sure we shall be having more. Assortment of trophies will be more, because the music will be there. All those which you have taken back, I'm sure we are going to be getting them back to us. We do well in music. We're also doing well in other games like badminton. We are doing well in soccer. We're also doing well in volleyball. And it is our hope that if we bring back alumni who are excelling during their time in games like volleyball all the way to national levels, games like soccer, hockey all the way to the regionals, we are going to improve the co-curricular activities in Pumwani, and more particularly tap into the potentials of these students as far as their talents are concerned.
That goal of yours must be measurable or meaningful. By measurable or meaningful, nasema measurable, nasema in 14 years time, in 6 years time, you must give it a date. Going to be challenges, and I've had my share of challenges. There are moments in my life when things were very hard, but you should never give up. You should continue to make that decision every single day and renew your goal and renew your desire and renew whatever you want to come out in.
Who else? One last person? Music and dance is where they respond without forgetting it's a part. Come again? Lately, I went did diploma in Bible theology, and then again I've done a diploma in project management, and then a postgraduate diploma in social and community development. Later, I went and did a Bachelor of Arts in Bible theology, but with a concentration of human behavioral sciences. Later, I have done Masters in Child Development, and again, a Masters in Biblical Studies, and I just enrolled in DayStar to do my 3rd Masters in Monitoring and Evaluation. Father Duncan was saying they had a student who was a thief, and is still a thief, and is still staying somewhere around here. But the question he was asking, he asked, I don't know if he's still alive. The question I'm asking or posing around, were you born in Ziwani, you're brought in Pumwani, around Ziwani, you grow up in Ziwani, you marry in Ziwani, you walk through your life in Ziwani, you bring up your children in Ziwani, and you die and be buried in Kariakor? Is that the extent you want to live?
Thank you. I'll get to know you later. My life is a life of sports. I performed myself in sports as a young boy, just in nursery school. The slum was brought up in Kariakor. I was the one leading the cross country. The teachers would get us out, twende tupigie, alafu tulikuwa tukikuta window na uongoza. But then the real motivation came when I realized the situation, myself and the family we were in. It wasn't a perfect situation for a boy child like me. Now, I wanted to make a difference of myself. So, as early as that, I may say that I'm one of the many guys who were blessed especially into looking deeply who they are. There are people who converse with the inside person that they are. I'm one of them. I take my time to reflect about it. That one helped me into getting to know where I wanted to be. So the conversation between the Paul that you see outside and the Paul inside gave me only one choice: sports. Because I had always a passion in sports, and given that his options in either poor with poverty, with surroundings and all that, nikamua mimi maisha yangu itakuwa kwa sports. So from nursery nikienda primary, high school nikikuja hapa wenzangu waweza kukwambia mimi was here. Yes, we are doing all the subjects. I would only think sports. I always wish for the time ambayo tutapata muda kwenda nje ni na sport. But there is one thing that I want to share with you. For me, despite the issues that led me to this, and the motivation and the push and all that, I wanted to be unique. I wanted to be unique. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to meet many people. I wanted to do something that Paul will always remember. Nikitoka.
Now, my question is this. Father Duncan spoke about goal setting, integrity, and character. And there's something he mentioned about goal setting. There's a word he said. So I want you to give me that word and what it means. Who is ready?
Okay.
Smart.
Smart. What does smart mean?
Specific, measurable, attainable, reliable, and attainable. No, time bound.
Is that true? Thank you very much. There you go.
The second one. Habakkuk came in and he spoke about career choice and subject selection, right? And he spoke about 4 points. Am I right? 4 points. Who can remember all the 4 points? Without opening your book.
Who you want to be. The second one, what excites you in what you want to be. And the third one was who, where and whom you want to serve. And the fourth one was how you want to serve humanity.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Please clap. I am glad, and I want to tell you my colleagues that I am glad that at least we came here and there are people who are listening. Right? At least there are people who are listening, and I'm happy to know that I'm coming.
Hello, meet Watu. And traveling, coming here is also what makes me live every day. Nimetoka Nakuru, nilikuwa na class jana jioni, tuna campus and come together. But now, the focus switching to sport, it's an unfortunate situation kwa kama sisi tulijikuta in. Because when I was studying, there was no subject or system ambayo ina focus na kudevelop career in sports. Haikuwa kabisa. Kama tutaelewana. So I found myself studying the other subjects which are very fundamental. There was something I wanted to say to Opale, but because of time, nikamwona carry on to work. After to realize the journey, when it started, with all the reflections, the situation, and deciding that, okay, for me, I was born to be in sports. Now, I want to study. I want to be a professor. I'm studying a PhD in September. I want to be at the very top, pale kabisa. But then, I studied the situation and everything. For me to reach where I want to be, the current system forces me to go through it. So I had to do my primary education, I passed well. I had to do my secondary education, still performed by, I got an average grade. And after 8 years, still looking through all possible avenues, I enrolled to do my degree at Southern California University in the US. So, determination, persistence, to want to be somebody in sports, ilinifanya kulimia up. But then, the key thing is this, na nimeisema pale, ni muhimu sana kujijua. It's very important you know who you are. Najua wengine tumelelewa kwa situation zile, hatuna privilege ya kujijua sana. Most of the time kama sisi ndio tunasukumu. Something that I said I want to do with my two daughters, and by God I'm really blessed now. I'll facilitate the process for them to find themselves as I guide them, but not to juggle them as we juggle football to pitch. Na sisemi that ukuwe mang'aa, amuko kichwa ngumu, amuko so wengine heshima, but it's very significant that you know who you are. Ni muhimu sana. Na hiyo ndio imenisaidia remain in life. Na nikapatia story yangu, mnaweza shangaa sana. Coming from where I was and where I am now, with all that I've accumulated in terms of this, in terms of investment, in terms of networking, in terms of travel, in terms of branding, but the key thing is getting to know who I was ilinisaidia sana. That's hapo ndio nilipatia opportunity to set goals. Yes, I'll come to Pumwani, I do the physics, I do the chemistry, I do the mathematics, I do the English, because the system dictates that I do that. Because I cannot go to university, I study sports, kama sina KCC qualifications. But that was not where, if I had to choose, mimi singe choose kupitia primary system ama secondary system.
Lakini hata hivyo si tuko pamoja. I love this opportunity kwamba alumni sisi watu wa zamani, we can always every year come here to encourage you and to do. And also you, ukiingia form 2, form 3, form 4, I wish that maybe 3 years from now, you'll be able to come back and encourage your younger brothers in Form 1 and the ones who are going to come in Form 1 next year, hopefully. So while life is about encouraging each other, life is about believing in each other, life is about supporting each other, and you'll always go far. Hiyo tu ndio tunataka kuona. Wherever we'll be, let us continue to communicate with each other. Let us continue to do the best that we can for each other. Peke yetu tukai to work. Boso hijidanganya, mimi wachana na watu wengine, you need each other. Discussing mkipata time kidogo, hii time ni ndogo sana. Mkipata time kidogo, discuss chemistry kidogo. Discuss biology kidogo. Mkipata time kidogo, hakuna maswali ya ufala, hakuna maswali ya ujinga. Peka mkono mwambie mwalimu mimi sikuelewa, hapo nalipwa dogo. They're being paid a lot of money. Yes. Kama mwalimu repeat what you say. Watakucheka, hata wengine watakucheka. Unaambia ni chekeni tu, lakini mwalimu hiyo chlorine plus jini mimi sikujua vile ulipata. Hata waliuliza swali fala, hiyo 1 plus 1 mimi ulipata tu, mimi sijui ulipata tu aje. Sijui hiyo tu ilitoka wapi. Utacheka yao yote, lakini utacheka yao yote, lakini wewe umejua ni 2. Baadaye itakuwa ni 1 plus 1 ni 2. Hii exam ikikuja unaitoa unaipata na unapita. Because there is no stupid question. So don't shy out from being big. Don't shy away from showing how small you are. Because when you show how small you are before God, God will always show you how big He is. Make your God bigger by becoming small and humble. Be humble and trust in God and you'll go very far. So if kama una swali yote unataka kuniuliza, not related directly to my career, but ask me anything about goals or what I said there, wakati ndio huu unaweza uliza, na I'll be very happy to see.
B minus. C plus is the minimum. Utapewa hizi lower courses. But if you want a good course, you must do them. You must get good grades for you to get, because there are fewer slots at the university. The cluster or the cutoff is too high. So you need to at least get a good mini grade. But if you want to engineering, just check your survey. For us, survey is about measurement of the earth, which Madam Mia huwa anafunza vizuri. For you to be able to do measurement, you need to observe angles. Angles unafunzwa wapi? In physics lab. Measure angles. For you to do the calculations, ni mahesabu. Mshifanya kitu calculus ama integration. Mjasikia hizo. Lakini saa hizi tumeshajua kitu kama not commons. Not commons nasoma form 1 topic ya mwisho. Mathematics topic ya mwisho form 1. Nasoma not common, nasema a ship was going in this direction. Then it was changing the share kama hicho. Yes. Bearings. Yeah. Not commons and bearings naenda hand to hand. Those from bearings, they will help you for physics. So such, if you don't want to do the engineering, you want to do maybe these other medical or such, you require biology. Chenye Joseph akwambia, for you to go to KMGC, biology is very critical, very critical. You can escape physics, but biology you may not escape. And therefore, what I can do is I invite my colleagues to continue. In this, for teaching si kama kitambo ya walimu walikuwa wanafanya teaching only. Nowadays you can become a teacher without being doing education only. You can do, for example, you can go and learn mechanical engineering, or you maybe do agriculture, and then you upgrade yourself and become a teacher at college or even here, having upgraded using other cadres, as I told you. Lecturers, professors, you can be able to teach. Like for me, I teach, but still find education.
There's investigations, there is nafaa kufanyika, si ndio? Yes. That's a normal situation. After this, ameshaonekana huku, amerudia daktari with those results. Then ataweza either atumwe kuja afanye nini? Tumia dawa, si ndio? The same anaweza rudi hapa kwa daktari na bado huyu aweza kumtuma kwa either kama uni semi general practitioner, si ndio? Siku mtu amesema gynecologist hapa. Hiyo ni specialty, si ndio? Kama ni a lady na anahitaji those gynecological issues, then atatumwa to the referred specialist, ndio? Who is a gynecologist? Sawa, for the reproductive health. So what I'm trying to say is that you have, in medicine, you have a lot of things you can be able to do. Kuna nasi mwanaume ama hakuna? Na nasi mwanamke, sio? All these areas are places that you can be able to venture in. It's just about what you feel you want to do. Kuna gynecologist mwanaume hakuna? Si wako? Yes. So you can be able to venture in that, in the reproductive health. Sasa, psychologist, si both gender wako? Yeah, so all this, if you hear about medicine, usifikirie tu daktari, usifikirie tu about nurse. Because apart from this zenye tumeline hapo, bado kuna zingine zinahana, tujaweka hapa. You can do pharmacy, you can do lab test, you can do physiotherapy.
My name's Habakkuk Kopembe Kariuki, and I was a student here from the year 2007 to 2001. I was supposed to finish 2000, but I finished 2001 because I fell sick during the exams, so I had to repeat. So professionally, I've done a postgraduate diploma in Bible and theology. I've done another postgraduate diploma in social community development. I've done another postgraduate diploma in project management. I've done a bachelor degree in Bible and theology, and I've done a master's in biblical studies and another master's in child development, dealing with children-related issues. And finally, I've just joined DASTA again to do monitoring and evaluation. So I've been happy today to talk to my fellow young brothers who are upcoming next generation. Today has been awesome. We have had interactive sessions. We have had people from different careers, and everything that has happened is on career choice, and it's leading the fellow students to become whom they want to be for the next generation of Kenya. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Malize kusema in Pumwani ama kwa sababu hujataja Pumwani, so inabaki Kihang where we are.
Oh, I am currently in Pumwani High School, and this is where I schooled, and this is where we are today. Thank you so much.
My name is Miss Tega. I'm a teacher from Pumwani Secondary School. I teach English and literature. I am the head of career department in the school. And today we have a very important day where we are having our students in our team choosing subjects that will relate to their careers in life. Understanding that subjects or careers hinged on the subject that the students take it from two, we are trying to use our all the boys, the alumni, to take them through the process so that they are able to choose the right subjects that will take them to pursue the right courses at the university. Thank you, and I have seen that the old boys are doing quite a good job. The boys are able to relate to them very, very well. And I'm quite happy to see boys that have passed through my own hands doing a great job today. I'm very happy and I'm very excited. Thank you very much.
My name is Alex Nige. Of the year 2000, I left Pumwani 20 odd years ago. The main idea is to have a platform for the boys to learn from former colleagues, people who are here. We can look at this as a way of giving back to the boys who are currently studying here, because how much we wish we had people come to talk to us. As of now, we have started with the Form 2s, and it's going really well, because all we want is them to see, as early as possible, to start choosing their career path. And this is what we mean. A career path is whereby you identify people who want to be your mentors, and you really have a talk with them, so that they can guide you in what it takes for you to be what they are today. Historically, Pumwani High School has a very rich resource pool of people who walk through these corridors, and we really want to bring them back, just to give back to the boys, just to shape these boys into citizens who can also shape the coming generations. Because today we are told that we are no longer learning to go get jobs. We want to create the jobs while they are at school. So it's actually here where a young man can decide they want to be a politician and actually become a politician. As for me, I left here and joined the Nairobi University. My line is political science and a governance expert, which is in the bigger field of development in terms of development practitioning. And all that came from here. In the little subjects we did here, that's 22 years ago. So I think with that's why we are doing this day.
Niko Form 2, nilijoin Pumwani last year February. Vile leo old guys wamekuja, nimelearn a lot sana, because hadi mimi budangu alikuwa ni pressure ni kuwe daktari, but sikuwa nataka kuwa daktari. Leo vile wamekuja class nimelearn kuwa honest, especially kama naenda kufanya mambo na accounts. Nimelearn kuwa na integrity na kuwa trustworthy. Apart from that, nimelearn that mtu afaa kujiamini kwa kila kitu anachofanya.
Yeah, my name is Nelson Ndongo. I've been a teacher in this school for the last about 20 years. And we thank God that our mentors today and our speakers are alumni of this school. Currently I'm teaching computer studies. I've been a technical teacher in this school. And I've seen boys go through our hands and they are already established outside there in the world. And today was a great day. Our current Form 2s have rant about how important it is to get focused onto what you want to do. And that is majorly the main thing when it comes to your occupation in your life. And we thank God that they now know how to go about selecting their subjects. Otherwise, we thank God for everything about today. We are so grateful. I think it's a very big motivation because the current runners in the school see that the process of education actually is what makes the personnel that we have in the world today. In the various faculties, in the various careers, occupational areas, etc. Because they have seen several occupations where these personnel and the alumni are already occupied in. Like we have had a father, we've had an accountant, clinical officer, sports personnel who is really doing it there in the world. And I think it's a very great motivation.
My name is Tom Mumo. I am a former student of this school. And, I was here in 2008, that's 11 years ago. I was in 4C all the way from 1C. And, currently, I work at Technical University as a lecturer in the field of survey. And concerning today, I'm excited and I'm happy to have the opportunity to encourage my younger brothers on what to pursue in their life. More so encouraging them to come and pursue survey and also explore teaching opportunities within the current. And it's a great opportunity and I'm glad for this opportunity, considering that many of us, we are never advised or counseled on anything to do in this life. We had to struggle by ourselves, but this one is a one-in-lifetime opportunity for students to come and hear and even get opportunity to question different careers in this, that exist in this world and this country. Thank you. For me, I realize that for me, I feel it's more important based that those who have been students here, they'll speak out of their hearts, not just to make money as motivational speakers in other places, but we speak so that we can transform lives of those who are younger. We've having lived and schooled here, and now working elsewhere or pursuing career elsewhere. It's for me, I think it's the best connection that you can ever have. A voice that is real of the current world compared to somebody who will only come to motivate them and go away. But for us, we connect, they realize these are your colleagues who just came a few years earlier than you. And more so, is a voice beyond the one for teachers, which is critical. For me, I think Career Day should be like given more opportunity to the older or to the senior boys who've been through the system. Reason being, out of their experiences, what they experience outside, they're the ones who feel the result of what they got from the school. If I performed well and I was impressed outside well, when I come back, I give the good report and I encourage other people. If I struggled, I'm the best place to come and encourage them because they'll also not struggle like I struggled when I got from the school. So I feel even other schools and other teachers elsewhere, they should embrace the energy and the experiences in the older boys compared to outsiders who may not be familiar with the situation. For instance, like here in Pumwani, for us, we know what it feels to wake up early, we know how it feels to eat githeri, and we know how it feels to be sometimes punished here and there. But for somebody who's coming from outside, they may not be familiar. They may have an idea, but not familiar. So I think the homegrown energy has more impact and is a bit familiar.
My name is Father Duncan Okebe Onyango, and I'm a member of the Franciscan Missionaries of Hope. I'm a Catholic priest, currently working in Karen to take care of our brothers and sisters, especially our brothers who are going through their years of formation in theology and philosophy, that hopefully they too may become a priest like me. As you can see, I'm in Pumwani High School, a school that I studied in. That is from 1993 to 1997 when I left. And today I'm happy to be here because as an alumni and as an old student of this school, we found it fit to come and encourage our younger brothers so that they too can be able to remain focused. They can also not give up in their lives because as you see, the environment and the surrounding in which we live, it is not an easy environment. It's a place people come from humble beginnings, humble families, broken families maybe, and they tend to be discouraged in life, to give up in life. Our being here today is to just let them know that that is how life is, to take the positiveness in life and to help each other and to support each other. So my hope and my prayer is today is that we'll continue to do this not only to 2019 to this year, but every year we want to converge here as many as we can, old members of this school, to teach whatever we can, to say whatever we can that maybe will help one or two of our students. And I promise that in future we'll also help them financially, spiritually, in whatever way we can to make this a better school. Pumwani is a good school, and encourage other people to also have the similar program, a similar thing in their respective schools. Never abandon. East or West, home is best. If you got the best education here and you are who you are today, always come and give back. If you received freely and you received what you had freely, always give it back to whatever school you are. So I want to wish all the students here a blessed day. I want to wish them all the best in their academic life, especially the Form 4s, that they read hard, and may God give them wisdom to be able to pull through and to pass. And may they also be a good example to the other students so that they may reach where they are. God bless you and have a good day.
Niaje Jama, hii ni Pumu 2019.